Oh, didn't mean to click that. Okay. That's updated. Okay. All right. Oh, morning, Teacup. Morning, Mizu. All right. Ugh. Morning, Ringtail. Morning, Tease. No, it's not. Not a baby seat. Nope. 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 Okay. Yeah, we didn't save last time either. It's kind of funny. This was the file name redeem that Raintail likes to put in. Every time. Before you catch a Kangaskhan in the Safari Zone, it's a baby seat. Okay. We'll see. Kangaskhan is a rare. Yeah, it's very rare encounter, and then on top of that, the percent chance of catching it. Morning, Fanatic, because of it being the Safari Zone too. Morning, Kent. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. You did catch a Dratini. Dratini is a very fun catch from the Safari Zone. Thanks for the good luck. Hoping this one goes better than the last couple that I've done, but who knows? It's frickin' PP. Took you 4 encounters. I don't know what Dratini's rarity is in the Safari Zone. I don't remember. I just know that it's really rare. Or on the rarer side. Things. To 15%. Oh. Not as bad as I thought. Which was 4%. It's so weird that Slowpoke is that rare in the Safari Zone. It's so weird. I guess it's weird nowadays, considering how many generations there have been where Slowpoke is easy to get. Yeah, Chibi. Yeah, I remember that tease. I remember her doing that. Alright, we're gonna go with, we're gonna go with the meme prediction. Get it in. Is Forest Temple one of the dungeons? You didn't learn about the boot until, yeah, so basically, like, what sucked is that Beryl had to get that unlucky, not required cafes mask, Gossip Stone read. And if that Gossip Stone had been any other mask, like Kamaro's, he would have kept going in Link Trial, and then he would have eventually gotten the Strength 3 from Deku Trial. But, oh well. Oh, morning, Gundar Girl. Thank you for the 55 streams. And I also appreciate the lurk. Morning, Dijin. Appreciate the lurk. Thank you. We are still pushing for partner, as you all know. So anyone lurking is super duper duper appreciated. I'm kind of sad that I effectively probably missed out on getting rated by Kuiper, but it's okay. I don't know. Maybe he still would have rated Aussie Spike anyway. If I had been live, or, like, around, like, an hour ago, or something. You'll be in and out due to leaf green. Yep. As long as you're, like, you still got the stream up or whatever, it's fine. Lurking is appreciated. Always. Even when I'm not pushing for partner. But in this case, it's even more super appreciated. So, you've been in the Safari Zone for 2 hours now. Oh my gosh. You really want that Kanga. Are you going for all 150? Or are you just getting the Pokemon that you want? You are, okay, you're going for the 150. Okay. I guess at this point in time, trying to do that is probably, when you've played the games so many times, it's probably a decent goal if you haven't done it in a while. Or if you haven't ever done it. That is true, Kent. You do gotta catch them all. You've never 100% the Pokedex. Well, yeah, then that makes sense why you'd be wanting to try and do it. Never had the patience. Yeah, I'll admit, I never had the patience either. I don't think I think the closest I ever got Actually, no, that's not true. I think I did complete a Pokedex in one game. And I think that was... It was either Sword and Shield, or it was the Let's Go games. I'm not sure which. I don't remember which. I think it was the Let's Go games because of the shiny charm. That might have been it. But now you want to complete the dex. I mean, it's a good goal, you know? It adds longevity to the game. And it also makes the Sevi Islands more interesting when you're trying to get all 150, because the Sevi Islands have some of the Pokemon that well, they have some of the legends moved over there in that. Yeah, right. When you've played them a lot, it's a good goal. And then you haven't done, like, gotten all the Pokemon before. I've done many replays of Gen 1 myself. I don't know, there's something about... There is definitely something about the Gen 1 games in particular for me. Even though, like, mechanically, I am aware they are... not great. There's just something about the art style and the sprites and all that that just hits different from the later gens. And a lot of people would say, oh, but the sprites are ugly. But it's like, yeah, but there's some charm there. I don't know. And I mean, hey, you know, yellow is kind of like the refined sprites or whatever, except for the back sprites. They didn't change those. Born in Akala! 9 minutes on this meme prediction. Because you learn type matchups before you learn your multiplication tables, and you still don't know all of your multiplication tables. You do know your type matchups. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty funny how that works. I don't think it was that bad for me back then, where, like, I knew my Pokemon type matchups more than multiplication tables. But my math did wane quite a bit around 5th or 6th grade, where I had a math teacher that got fired. So that kind of would explain, you know, and I think what suffered the most in that time was my division. Yeah. I think my division is what suffered the most, but also, like, just in general, like, my math skills suffered anyway. So I believe it, they did. I absolutely believe it. Oh, also, reminder chat, this Sunday, the 19th, we're doing a DK64 Rando crowd control. So you'll be able to redeem coins with channel points for that to disrupt the seed that I am playing, which is going to be a Revan seed. For sure. I don't know how long I'm gonna give it. The last time I did a crowd control, it was like I gave like 6 hours. I don't know if I can do 6 hours on that Sunday, but we'll see. I don't know, because I would still like to do the night stream that day. So, morning, Rex and Bridge. Thank you for the 37 months with the tier 3. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well tonight. How many channel points to redeem? Collect the bean because I'm going to in that crowd control. I don't know. Thank you so much, Bridge. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the continued support. Means a lot. Thank you. Genuinely. Oh my gosh. Hope you're doing well tonight. Which I do need. I'll probably officially announce that in the Discord tomorrow, because I haven't done that yet. It's just that I ran that poll to get an idea on what day would be best for the most people, and Sunday won by like 1 vote. So just got put in a tornado watch. Well, that's not good, Michigan. Be safe. You just had, like, big thunderstorms, like, the other night. So it's gonna get cold again here. It's gonna be a drop on Sunday and Monday next week. Okay. You're hoping for a good storm? They're saying for here, where I'm at, that it's supposed to rain, tomorrow and all the way until Sunday. Actually, I think it's supposed to rain even Sunday. And then next Monday it's supposed to be sunny, but it's gonna be like 46 or something. Which sucks that the temperature drops like that suddenly. But that's why I haven't gotten my spring or summer clothes out yet. Rain at 11 p.m. according to your predictions. According to their predictions, rather. Gotcha. You wear tank tops in 40 degrees Fahrenheit? Oh my gosh. I couldn't do that. Nope. It is better than nothing, but I couldn't do it. Until your toes start to freeze? Oh my gosh. Sheesh. I mean, I won't disagree that it would build character. I have seen people wear shorts in 40-degree weather, and I'm like, how do you do it? How do people do it? All fine for short periods. They're from Wisconsin or Canada. Yeah, probably. Your secret is your leg hair, Kairu? Oh, gosh. Morning. Alright, 2 minutes left on this prediction. We had, like, Forest Temple, like, 15 times in the past, like, 2 months. This is still a meme prediction. I thought you wore shorts because they were comfy and easy to wear. Rex has got you there, tease. One minute. Cold only affects your nose. You don't ever wear shorts, tease? Oh. I could see that if, like, you're wearing, like, pants that aren't, like, very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? That are, like, thinner, so you don't get, as hot in the warmer months. Nice, Michigan. Whoa! What was that last second snipe? Who's doing that? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, Fnatic. That confident on the no, or just distributing the wealth. I don't know which. I don't know which. But sure. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Do we have Forest Temple? Alright, well, this is not a particularly good spawn. Yeah, yeah. We have Forest Temple, dude! Oh my god. Tell us all this time! Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Goron Mines is Temple of Time. Oh my gosh, dude. Snow Peak Ruins is Hyrule Castle. POT, okay, POT is Vanilla. And Hyrule Castle is Forest Temple. Ooh, okay. Palace of Twilight is foolish, let's go! Beside Castletown, Bulblin, Camp, and Farron Field. Okay, what part of the map am I on? Oh, I'm on this part. Well then, yeah, I just go to Ordon. All because Fnatic decided to do it for the lols, dude. Distribute the wealth, because he has so many pans. But yeah, I mean, at least for this weekend, these predictions are a bit more important because of the crowd control on Sunday the 19th. Of course, there is a restriction on how many you can redeem for those. Oh my gosh, tease. Oh boy. Udom, okay. Still over 550k. Oh my lord. Another orange rupee, and he's just selling another orange rupee. Okay. One sword in dungeon. Sword in dungeon. Eldenfield Bomb Rock chest is dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, anyway, the crowd control, you will be able to redeem for coins, but since I don't, like, do, like, crowd control subscription stuff, I don't have, like, their pro tier or whatever, so because of that, there are restrictions on how many redeems you can get per the coins or whatever, and I think it's like 8 redeems or something, and I have no control over that because I don't do the subscription thing. But that's still like 800. I think you can get like total like about 1,000 coins or so just for free with what I'm gonna have available for that. So wrestling with bow is dead. Cack to Armagoma. So you can either tell me what the settings that you'd like, or like as in like with the settings I usually play as the base, you like all the settings. Yeah, well, we can't do that. It can't be in all sanity. So it has to be specific things. Otherwise, if you just want, like, a specific thing, like, oh, I want you to do, like, some kind of shop seed or something, I can do something with, like, shops or whatever. Or I just tossed it together. Okay. Because, again, like, combo does have a lot of settings, and if you're not really sure what you want out of it, then yeah, I'll just throw something together. Okay. Like, if you wanted to roll the seed, that's up to you, but if you don't want to, you just want me to do everything, then yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And this would be borked. Yeah. Yeah, that, again, that is the thing about it. It's definitely like the making sure it gens the way it should and stuff like that. Also, I like these colors I got for the tunic and Link's hair. All I will have to do is just ask you, like, hey, when are you available to watch it, you know? And we'll figure that out whenever, because I have a backlog. I have a little bit of a backlog of viewer seeds now. I usually do not have a queue. Kind of unusual. Oh, yeah, so there is a bit of a queue, though. Like, I have to do Cause's Seed tomorrow. And then I have to do Mizu's Donk Seed Thursday night. And then I have Andy who redeemed a Donk Seed. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it this week. But worst comes to worst, it would just end up being like next week or something. And then we would just figure out a day that works or something. More than ice cold. Mondays and Sundays guaranteed. Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll be able to figure out a day then. Where you'll be able to watch. Because I stream on Mondays. So. Alright, well I guess we're going to CAC then. I guess that's the next place to go. I really hope the audio doesn't do that loud noise on the Temple of Time boss again. It didn't do it last seed that we had Temple of Time required. And I muted the audio last time just in case, like before that phase. I still might mute it again, just to be on the safe side, so people don't have, if people are using headphones, they don't have their ears, hurt, or bleed, or, you know, whatever else that loud noise could do. Kind of lame that Palace of Twilight rolled vanilla. And then not Goron Mines, I guess it's interesting that Temple of Time is at Goron Mines, because that means it's Iron Boots locked. Yeah, we'll just route this the way I normally do, even though I have a full wallet. What, you mean like how I'm handling it, you mean? You were thinking it would be cool if we saw it before the end of June. Nah, I try not to make it so people have to wait too long. Morning, Company Man. Morning, Pikachu. Yes, Zant is here tonight. Aren't you excited? The other sellers were all scams from Best Buy third-party marketplace. Okay, well, you committed to the choice, so you've already. Good luck with the laptop. They will take longer. That is true. If the stream gets bigger because of the partner pushing that I've been trying to do, that does mean it's more likely seed redeems become more common. You fixed your cursed PC? There was something wrong, Mizu, and you didn't tell me? It's more so, Company Man, that it's not gonna last you long, is the problem. The parts in laptops just it's not gonna last you as long, especially the battery. And when you're using lasted 8 years, it really comes down to, like, how much you're gaming on it. But why won't I plan no more viewers? 2 important items in Sacred Grove. Ooh. Okay. Oh! Oh, that's very important. Oh my. Laneru Field. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, please. Spinner, track, chest is a claw shot. Your mouse kept opening tabs, pages, and windows. Oh god. Dunking up easier, placing harder, so portable became a factor in the end. You tried to space it out, and it wouldn't work for a tower. Okay. Well, we did our best in trying to help you. We don't know your, like, your fully exact situation. But... Oh my god, Mizu! That's not okay! I'm glad you were able to solve that. That's almost like how the NSO N64 controller that I have, if I disconnect it incorrectly, it ends up like opening up stuff when I don't want it to and whatnot. When it's not. Actually, that's a sale on money. Hold on. When I don't want it to. You couldn't even reset your PC? Oh my gosh. How the heck were you, how were you even working during that, Mizu? Morning, GD call, hello! You have crazy news? Oh! Chorus Company, man, anytime. Oh, it just happened now. Oh. Oh, I thought you meant, like, it had been going on. You're going on a maybe date Friday? Whoa! That is crazy. Wow. Well, when it's confirmed... That's huge. But having the courage to ask is a huge and big important step. I'm proud of you, GD Call. You know what, Mizu saved? Yeah, right. I got you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost misclicked there. Yeah, that's huge. Time to go on a date with Ren. And you think you're... Aww. That is a really good sign. Alright, it might be the wallet. Not sure yet. I don't think you can use channel points to redeem that yet. Imagine, dude. Imagine any streamer having that. As like a yeah, that's don't forget to talk about Magic at length, GD Call. And don't forget to bring up Pamela's father. And what else? What else is important for this date? Oh, you gotta talk about the lemons. They'll probably love hearing about the lemons. Okay, that's just money. It's always a baby seat. Gosh, these dinguses behind me. Okay, not required fishing rod. Okay. Are you... You gotta be kidding me. That puzzle I gotta do again? Oh. It's a required sword behind ball and chain. Get out of here. You'll know it went well. Oh my god. Good lord. Okay, that's just money. Alright, go to Castletown. Company man. Oh my gosh. Well, that's really exciting, GD Call. I'm very happy for you. Because I know how much, like, I guess social anxiety that you have. So that's a really huge step. So good for you. I hope things go well. Alright, gold bugs are required. Well, good thing I got that one. This was from... Nice sword. Okay. Still need to get that Zora armor for Zant. Liquid confidence, but mainly lots of people lately. Yeah, you are... While you might not describe yourself as a go-getter, you appear to be becoming a go-getter. In the sense of, I'm meeting all these people. And that's good. Okay, Malamount Mart magic armor is nothing. Okay, cool. New me go-getter, exactly! That's what I'm talking about. Sure. I have the money. I have the funds. Alright, it's not the wallet, then, from CAC. Exactly. A bomb bag! Very good. I've spread the world of Revan to the world. Oh! We have Forest Temple. In Hyrule Castle. This is very funny. Do I actually buy this? I'm gonna buy it. But there's no universe. I mean, you have a bomb bag and a slingshot already. You could go into Forest Temple and do quite a bit there now. Honestly, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna be aggressive here. Morning, Dino Nuggies! Oh, third sub 2 scrub seed? Yo, let's go. Nice. Morning, Dr. Hops. You literally thought, nah, dude. That seed would have had to go, like, 6.5 hours or something for me to be like, nah, I'm not gonna do a night stream. Like, that's what it would take. Is it would have to take that long. Really. Are you? There is no universe. Okay, I was about to say. Warren is Sinister. How's the internet? It's been fine now. What happened earlier? We had required bottle of gold dust in Ganon's light trial, for Master Sword on Smithy 2, and our Strength 3 was on the moon on Deku trial, and unfortunately, Beryl went up there first, and saw that the first Gossip Stone he read up there in the Link trial said Cafe's mask not required, which we knew was from Foolish Jabu. Like, already hinted Foolish Jabu, so that made Beryl believe, and I also partially believed, that it wasn't on the moon. So we did a bunch of other things a little bit after that, and then we eventually circled back around to, okay, it's between Hungry Goron and the moon. And then it ended up being Deku Trial on the moon. And the reason that Cafe's mask gets thrown out and is able to be foolish is because it doesn't lock anything else. So the rando is able to throw it out as a potential mask to use to reach that Strength 3. You know, I'm gonna do a save before I do any of this. I mean, they fixed the crash, but I'm not gonna get all the monkeys anyway. I'm only in here to do what I can with the slingshot. So. But yeah, it ended up being Deku Trial, which only needs one mask. And so, Moon Logic has never been written with worst-case mask use. And it's been that way for specific reasons that Nax has, I believe. So. Please. Okay. So that's kind of what happened in it. We had some other wacky stuff with, like, Iron Boots on Boat Archery unhinted, and Iron Boots locked magic in GTG Toilet. And that was also not hinted. So that was the other part of it. Okay, still nothing in here so far. We're only going up to the left side. If I don't... Because, I mean, that's really all I can do in here. If I don't find anything, then I'm just checking overworld stuff with bombs. I don't know which key that was that I got for the Farron Woods. I don't know if that was the Koro key or the other key. Alright, what does this say? Okay, we don't get any other hints from that, and that's probably because we already know where all the rest of our swords are. There's one inside a dungeon, which might even be this one. And then there's one in the Lanayru block chest, the ice block chest or whatever. Yeah, so it was just really bad. We had Zora Mask that was like completely bait. Didn't lock anything. It was in GTG. And... light arrows were also in GTG, and we had... Beneath the Well was required. It was required for Poacher Saw, for Boomerang, but also it had a fire source behind Kamaro's mask, which was Din's Fire, and that was sometimes required because Hammer was on the Composer Grave Torches. Okay. So, all I've got left in here is the mini-boss and the other chest. That's it. For now. So that seed, yeah, it was a doozy. Okay, I thought I would try it. There. I thought I'd try the jump strike. I don't know if it does more damage or not. It's probably gonna be like, I need to go to CAC with the bomb bag. And that gets me the path to Armagoma. But, I mean, searching here for the boss key, at least this side isn't bad. The slingshot of all things. God. Okay. Alright, that's all I get. So that's a bomb bag, locked bomb bag. Nice. Love that. That was like 10 minutes. I had to chance it. Like, it was super early. You get slingshot right there. Not very likely that it locks the next projectile, but hey, it's right there. Might as well do it. I'm going down here to get the south boulder. And then... I guess it's not faster to go back to my spawn to get over to CAC. I don't know, actually. I guess because of the extra time it takes me to get... I think it is faster for me to... Okay, Star Prize 2 is nothing. I think it is faster for me to go from here because of, like, the extra time I have to... Yeah. Lantern. Oh. Yeah, return to spawn. Alright, so now we definitely go do CAC Gorge in that case. I don't know which key I have for the gate though in Farron, because that would be instantaneous. Yeah, go to Poison Mist here. Honestly, I need to go confirm it. It's annoying, but I have to go confirm which key that is. It really bothers me that the text box doesn't tell you which key it is. It should literally just say Koro key on it when you pick it up, and not the text box that says, oh, it opens the gate in Farron Woods. It's like, well, which gate, my dude? Which freaking gate? It is not the good one. Okay. Turn around. Shipped a week ago and you totally forgot about it? It's in New Jersey now? Nice. Warren Axel, by the way. It's pretty easy to forget about something like that because of how long ago you would have pre-ordered that. Actually checking this early. This is so uncharacteristic of me. Yeah, that's great. Iron boots. Okay, so that was available with just a bomb bag. We need a bow for Temple of Time. We need the Dominion Rod. We need Spinner, probably. Okay. One more thing here to do. And we just save warp, I guess. Yeah, because that's better. Ow. Rude. Okay. A shiny before you catch a Kangaskhan. Okay. Well, Iron Boots is very good for me. Because now that increases the odds I get this Armagoma path over here. Which is kind of funny because Iron Boots is already on the path to Armagoma. Because of the, where it's at, it being at Goron Mines. Oh, I should get the CAC graveyard underwater. Yeah. The water bombs while I'm here, too. Ah! Interesting. Is that gonna be for the Zora armor, I wonder? Because if it is, that points to Zora's domain. Oh my gosh. That'd be gross if it's Zora's domain underwater. Castletown to Diababa. Oh, shoot. Is it really that? Oh, no, it has to be the bomb bag. Yeah. To race commentate? Honestly, that would be only if it was a rando that I would be able to commentate. And whether or not they even, like, have volunteering stuff like that even open in the first place. Usually a lot of that is down to them having the volunteering stuff as something that you can apply for, or whatever. Either that or they ask. Usually it's the former, though. Let's buy the water bombs. And as far as I know, they only are running MMR, like, or MM Rando, I should say, not combo. Oh, whoops, I mean to press B. Not combo. I think they're doing an online one for it this summer, I think. And then they do the in-person event. 15 of those. Otherwise, like Bed and Pass. Unfortunately, Palace of Twilight is not a dungeon that they play with in the race settings. And it makes sense why. It's not really a raceable dungeon. But oh gosh, tease. I'm sorry. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, that figures. Oh my god. Okay, just a purple rupee. Alright. Which disease do I contract first? Jesus Christ. Okay, time to go back to Castletown and go up. If I get Zora armor, go up to Zora's domain. God, that's pretty much what happened earlier. You think if Fnatic hadn't dropped that 60k, it would not have been Forest Temple? Like, Forest Temple would not have been one of the dungeons? No, that's magic armor. That's not Zora armor. What the fudge, dude? Alright, so then I don't go up to Zora's domain yet, then. Okay. Well, this sucks. Okay. No, I mean, well, the Forest Temple check with that's locked behind Gale, logically, because you need to be able to... Or is it? Well, no, the other chest is. I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go do that lantern chest. It's just because I'm right here. Kind of annoying. But it's just because I'm right here, and it would be very funny if the slingshot is the actual thing being pathed, and not the bomb bag. But so far, there is a confirmed bomb bag locked bomb bag. So it would imply that it is the bomb bag then. But kind of just have to do it, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. We didn't have a crash. Granted, this was only with 2 monkeys, and like I said, they did fix it, but like, my heart was still pounding as I was going down those steps with monkeys. God, it's gonna forever be that way until I have a scene where I actually have to do that again, and then I don't get the crash. Yeah, okay. Okay. So... was worth a shot. The only lantern locked chest in there. The rest would be getting... yeah, there was one more chest in there on the far right side. But it didn't make sense for me to push it. So I'm just going to assume it's the bomb bag that locks Gale Boomerang. And that might be pointing north anyway. And I think north is my better option than... then again, Irons is locked behind... bomb bag. There's the 3 down in Lake. And we're just gonna go to Linearu, dude. We're just gonna end up going north. That's just what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna get owned for it. Like, it has the same... it has better probability, better chances of having something required than frickin'... and the bomb bag also locked the lantern. So... that's the other thing. The lantern is also being pathed here. Okay. Kinda sucks a little bit that I have to check this chest, but I do. In terms of lantern checks, there's only the underwater up at the top of Zora's domain, and then it still won't stay in the ball. Gosh. Okay. Take me so long to call for to go back up to Eponus. I'll just call for her. Except, what is that? What is that spawn? Hello? That's not a good spawn at all, Epona. What are you doing? Jesus. Lake Hylia to Ganondorf. Where's my Hyrule? That is probably just gonna be Shadow Crystal, I think. Yeah. Because Snow Peak Ruins is where Hyrule Castle is. And you hard need Shadow Crystal there, so I might have made the wrong choice going up here, sadly. Would be a shame. Whoops. Catch Tauros and Chansey as well. Yeah, maybe you're going for all of them. That you do. Man, is there anything else up here that is good? I don't think so. Born Tiger. Because, like, I mean, yeah, I gotta do Snow Peak. Like, I just gotta go over there and talk to her. I guess... Sheesh, dude. Yeah, it makes more sense to evolve Dratini, for sure. Dragonair. And then Dragonite, of course. Probably just Shadow Crystal and Lake Hylia, which is so annoying. Yeah. Do I even... You know what? I'm not checking the stupid... I'm not bothering. I'm not checking the stupid freestanding in Upper Zora's River. Just go to Lake. It's freaking hinted. Yeah, that 1%, yeah. So irritating. The seed rolled this way. Oh yeah! Bombs to Diababa. Oh, but wait. Lake Hylia is Ganondorf, and bombs lock Iron Boots. So of course it's gonna be Lake Path. And Ganondorf Path is probably just Shadow Crystal, because you need it for everything. Nothing. Okay. Photo, please. Yeah, Porygon. Yeah. Oh my gosh, please. There we go. It's probably just gonna be Shadow Crystal, dude. Oh. Or it's actually that. Because that would make the lantern make a lot of sense then. But I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this, because you might as well. God. It's gonna be the stupid poison mist area now. Yup. Okay. Alright, gotta talk to Oro anyway. Maybe somehow it's not the other Baron Gate key, but I'd be very surprised. The pathing is pointing at the lantern, for sure. More so than the iron boots. I mean, you could go into Temple of Time as it currently stands, but you wouldn't be able to get a whole lot out of there. There's no Dominion Rod. And you know it has to be either Bow or Dominion Rod and Cack. It's probably a Bow, because... Well, I guess I can't really say it is, because... It could be Dominion Rod, and then that would still... be because it locks the second one, which is kind of be insane if it did. Because that would mean it would be the Sacred Grove past chest, and... Okay. Well, that's the rest of Forest Temple. That's kind of annoying. So does that mean my Diababa path is actually because of Lantern? I'm very confused about that Diababa path. I guess... Would you... What? I guess you'd need Lantern for one of the monkeys? I think so, yeah. And it's a claw shot. As well. Well, that's cool. Wait. No, don't do that. Do a save warp. That puts me right back at Lanayru Spring entrance, which is better. Well, that doesn't make any sense then, because Diababa... Oh, wait, oh! Oh, yeah, it would just throw out the lantern for Forest Temple now. Because Iron Boots locked the first claw shot. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Now all of a sudden I have a lot I can do. Like, I can beat Forest Temple and possibly find my third sword. Whoop. Link, please. Okay. It wasn't foolish, so it's like I might as well do it. Well, now, I have no idea which item it's talking about as Path to Ganondorf. My best guess is that gate key, and that locks Shadow Crystal. But... it makes way more sense to just go clear out Forest Temple and beat it. Before anything else. So we know where the second claw shot is. We just need ball and chain for that. Oh, not ball and chain, sorry. We need the spinner for that. And the only other thing left in CAC right now that I can do is the boulder at the top there. So Gale plus the bomb bag. Whoa, what was that grab? Okay, figured I'd just do it because I'm here. Now we go back to Castletown and go do Forest Temple. And now I feel a lot better about not having gone back in for that one chest that's further into the dungeon. I am a little annoyed that I did go in at all because of the slingshot from Castletown, but I kind of couldn't take any chances on it, so... You got the Kangaskhan tease? I don't have a baby seat. Just now, nice. Catch Chansey and Tauros, yeah. Righto. Oh wow, only on the second ball, dang. Water bombs. Took 4 encounters and 1,500 in money. Dang. You'll get a lot of that back from a bunch of trainer battles, though. Old bug. Yeah, that's not too bad. There's a lot of trainer battles. Yo, Defense! Morning! It has been a minute. How are you doing? I am doing alright. Yeah, I'm gonna need the lantern a little bit here. Oh! 1 second given. Holding. Oh, well, there's a bow right there. So then the Dominion Rod path, then it's a Dominion Rod in CAC. Oh, whoops, wrong way. It's a Dominion Rod in CAC. Oh. Okay. Or it's the spinner. Yeah, it could be the spinner. Might be the spinner. Honestly, that might just be the spinner. Done. Thank you, Defense, for the resub. I appreciate it. Oh, well, thank you. Means a lot for me to hear that. Morning, Cree! How you doing? I'm doing pretty well tonight. Oh, wait. Oh, I did the wrong thing again, dude. I'm on such bleh. Doing good. Good to hear it. Yeah, I was just trying to get up here quickly. on any stream. Oh, dang, yeah. There's usually is... I don't know how it looks on mobile, honestly. It's like a... Usually it's like a prompt that says if you want to share your sub. But I don't know how it looks on mobile. Someone else in chat might know. The one with the tile enemy? Dude, I only found that out in the last, like, month. And it's only because of how many times I've had Forest Temple, GD Call. Only because of the number of times I have had Forest Temple. And I just happened to step on that tile, and that's where it put me. And I was like, how did I do that? And so I studied it in that seed, and I found out, oh, you have to just walk into it from there. And it does that every time. I was stunned. That's weird. But yeah, I mean, it's counted, so I thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright. So. Also, let me get this ready. Alright, time to wait for the monkey to show up. Yeah, Twitch Mobile is weird about stuff for sure. There we go. I love bomb arrows on Diababa. It just speeds everything up. Alright, so my sword is either in Hyrule Castle or Temple of Time. Yeah, because, like, sometimes when you're doing the Gale Boomerang, it'll just not hit Diababa for no reason at all. Yeah, tease! when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. You could just do that? That's really funny. Bomb arrows are just so good in this game. It's ridiculous. Yep. It'll pass through, or it'll just hit the wrong part of Diababa and explode anyway. It's so bad. Or, like, it'll hit the collision on the other side, like one of those rafters that the baboon takes. well, we're gonna do Star Prize 1. Star Prize 2 is nothing. And then turn in the gold bug. And then I think I just need to go to Poison Mist. Because of... I need to go clear that out if that's really what it's talking about. Yeah! Yeah, tease, exactly. What? Oh. What? Oh my gosh. That was weird. Okay. That's what I expected. Alright. So, we're turning in the gold bug. This, hopefully, is Zora armor, and I don't have to worry about any more gold bugs. But who knows? To retime his Doxy. Oh my gosh, dude. Nope! Still not it. Okay, God, I kind of want to go get... Yeah, I kind of want to go get... See if that's the Armagoma path or not. Like, that one check in CAC that I can get now with Gale Boomerang before I push Poison Mist. It's kind of annoying, but... That Zora armor is going to be so annoying. So that's... There's 3 more gold bugs in the pool. If only I could make a living doing this. Yeah, right. If only. If only it was that easy. If there were just people that were like me. Yeah. If there were just more Revens in the world. A world full of Revens, yeah. Exactly. No, it is not that either. Wow. Okay. Poison Mist. I at least want to do Poison Mist, and then if I don't find Shadow Crystal there, I'm gonna get up and stretch for a few. Because that then just means, okay, I'm looking at, like, some other really obnoxious location that I have to go all the way out of my way for. Which can even be the other underwater chest up in Domain, which would be really, really annoying. But I feel like it's gotta be this that's being path hinted to Ganondorf. The Gate Key and not Gale Boomerang or the Claw Shot. If it is the Claw Shot, I don't really know what other Claw Shot only checks there are that I can do. Because I would definitely need a Dominion Rod for any of the ones in Temple of Time. Please, stop. Okay, it's not that. Oh my gosh. Dang, am I gonna have enough oil for this? I should. Maybe. Worst case, I have to turn around to refill my oil. I mean, where was that empty bottle hinted again? I don't think I can get it. So I think... Well, there's... Okay, that's a... right now, technically, that's a wallet-locked wallet, maybe? Because of the lantern stuff? You know a song you'd like to see in Donk? Yeah. What would that be? You almost had Chansey? No. Might have to turn around and refill my oil to get over to that other part of Farron Woods, sadly. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn around. That's so annoying. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of funny. Maybe somebody would want to do that. I should have just refilled my oil. I thought I maybe had a decent shot of making it, but no. I don't. I mean, it could very well be that Zora's Domain chest. You could play in Candy's store, yeah. Let's see what else we got. So we got Claw Shot. What other Claw Shot checks are there in the seed? There's really not much that way. Wish I could remember which check was that empty bottle, because if the empty bottle is locked behind, like, this in any way, then that wallet from CAC could be pathed to be able to... Oh, no! No, that lantern oil is only 20 rupees. Never mind. It's not a big enough wallet. Never mind. Okay. So I still don't know. I guess it would have to be Ilya's charm at this point for that item in CAC. Because I don't think there's any other checks I had left there at this point. Yeah. Because the gold bug that I got did not lead to another item still. Okay, there we go. That's probably what it is. But let's go over to here and see. God, that means I'm probably gonna have to take my break since I found that. And that's probably gonna... If that is Shadow Crystal, that's kind of annoying. Okay. Alright, so let's go return to spawn now. And I'm gonna get up and stretch for a few minutes before I check that Ilya's charm. Because, yeah. That sounds like a good idea to me. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Morning! Pause, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. What do you mean Terminative Field and Great Big Coast were both triple pathed? And also, you're a huge dingus and spent an hour and a half looking for New Wave when you started with it. Oh my gosh. We love the, forgetting to check your starting songs. God, dude. I really need to bug the heck out of Nax, or, yeah, I think Nax, because Celeste is busy, to put the song information on the file select screen, because it is so common for people with Blitz to forget. Even I forget sometimes, to check my song screen. Because sometimes, like, you build it in your muscle memory to go check it, and then what ends up happening is that there are just some seeds where you think you've checked it, and you haven't. And it's because, like, in you're going in there and you're starting to route stuff, so it's easy to just forget to check it. Like, that's really what it is. Okay. I don't think that's a gold bug. That looked like it was a heart piece. I'm gonna trust my instincts that that was just a heart piece. Yeah. OT! It's very easy to remember to check it. When you get into you're just immediately trying to route stuff, so you just overlook the pause, like the menuing. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Well, you all are just in time for the longest cutscene in the rando. Because this has to be something that's required, because I have not gotten anything from CAC up to this point that's been required. Also, morning, Danny! It will prick your finger, but will stab a needle in your leg with no issue? Really? Oh, will not prick your finger. I was, like, very confused. I was like... Okay, now that sentence makes more sense. I was so confused. You have sensitive fingertips? Oh, okay. I see. Perhaps check your blood sugar more often than you do. Oh, right, yeah. Because of... Yeah, the Majestic Apona. Do you stab your thigh? Oh. It is tease. It's also the longest cutscene in the randomizer at this point. They don't have really any cutscenes in this. A lot of them are all, like, skipped, but this one, they have not been able to figure it out. Shadow Crystal! There it is. Okay. So it was the gate key to get Ilya's charm. Okay. Well, that just opens up a whole bunch of nonsense now. Great. Okay. So Cact Armagoma is Shadow Crystal. So Shadow Crystal locks both of the Dominion rods is what I'm getting from that. So do I just chance this? It's either this or it's the... It's either one of these two or it's the lantern chest or the grotto. come on. Okay. Yeah, and cause we almost had a slingshot required Forest Temple. Because slingshot was in Castletown, and Forest Temple was in Hyrule Castle. And so I ended up routing some of it with the slingshot. But it was not. Unfortunately, it was not that kind of scene. Okay, Isa Helping Hand is dead. We didn't know about that one. Okay. I mean, it was pretty likely it was dead at this point, but... Alright. That is a gold bug? Yes, sir. Okay. So now I guess I'll go do the other thing. In Sacred Grove, the other two checks. And hope one of them is not another bow. We did have that happen before. If that's Zora armor, it would make sense to go north and do the underwater Goron check, and then also the other Wolf Link check that I have there. Because at this point, for a Dominion Rod, we need... It's gotta mean that Wolf Link locks both Dominion Rods. Has to. Otherwise, the path hint to Armagoma does not make sense. Oh, your doctor was like, do that then. Yeah, that makes sense. Then, Danny. Yeah. So we have Sacred Grove with 2 important items being hinted. Now, reminder, important items can also be something that is like a bow that's just not locked behind the other one. Very difficult for bows to lock each other in this rando. Stupid nerves, yeah. It's unfortunate. Sorry you have to deal with that. Only thing I'm ever concerned about with my body is when I go to have to get blood drawn, you know, for like the lab stuff. Okay. And that, sometimes, at least lately, they've had to take it from my hand, from my veins, instead of my, my arm. Yeah, no, it's not a situation where it's like a needles thing, it's just a difficult to get my veins. Didn't used to be a problem, but for some reason now lately it's become one. Okay, so the other important item is either spinner locked or behind a Dominion Rod. Oh yeah, cause? Oh wow. Okay, so I need to go to Castletown and confirm that this gold bug is important. If this gets me Zora armor, then I know I need to go north and just do those checks. And see if that leads to, like, my spinner or something. Because my spinner is what locks my double claw shot. No idea where ball and chain is. In fact, that could be what the other important item is in Sacred Grove anyway. Is, ball and chain. I also now have desert access, so I can just go and do all of that. That is also currently Shadow Crystal locked. No indication that that is dead. I've also got the tightrope chest back here, too. That could be the Wolf Link locked Dominion Rod. Okay, so that was to get Zora armor. It is possible now for Zora armor to lock a Dominion Rod. Get an experienced medic to stick you. They'll get a vein anywhere. Yeah, maybe it was just because of the the nurses that I've had before lately for like the when I've seen my doctor. So maybe when I go to get my blood work done in like June or thereabouts, because that's kind of where I'm thinking I have to when it's most convenient for me to do it. Maybe I'll get somebody that will be able to get it and not from my hand again, but we'll see. You just don't like pricking your finger? I see. So it like, it's just like, it's more intensified. Yeah. The fingies. But completely fair, Danny. Okay. Alright. I kind of want to go north. The state fair. God dang it. That is true. Okay, water bombs, and then iron boots. Hands. Oh, nice. Okay. That's random. Sure. Exterior jugular used to be his favorite. Overdose can nail you in the forehead. Oh, did you? Oh gosh, Axel. Okay. All right, so not that. All right, so the one thing that locked, not matter. I'm gonna be going out to the desert soon. Then it's a logical oversight. Ooh. We see. Oh, okay. Alright, so then... the desert. Yeah, poor newborns. Their only damaging move is Ice Eggs, and Ice Eggs cannot get the Ice Key. Oh! Yeah, that's not good. That is definitely not good. That was weird. Oh, is it? Yeah, I have not seen any baby X-rays, newborn X-rays. Oh my gosh, Rex! No! Oh my gosh, tease! Only thing my knowledge is it can kill the flies in Mayhem Temple. And I really hope that Oro's memo is actually just not available, because that would kill all of this being Shadow Crystal locked. Oh, for crispy bacon, really? That's funny. Well, okay. Man, I'm gonna be annoyed if, like, I don't think there's anything in Temple of Time specifically that is just that requires Wolflink. Oh my god, cause. Is it really just gonna be randomly? Dude, come on. Don't just randomly be in, like, North Eldon. There we go. Okay, thank you. Now I can get my double claw shot. Jesus. And then I guess I gotta go see if the spinner track chest in Sacred Grove is the Dominion Rod. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna I don't think... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay. Yeah, go here first. I hope it is not a bow. I hope it's not a bow. Please do not be a bow. Okay, I'm trying to think here. We need ball and chain still for the last sword. We need Dominion Rod. Gonna get double claw shot. Well, That's annoying. Where does that put me? Oh my god. Oh, that's so annoying. That's the first time I've ever done that. That's why I try to be careful there. Sometimes Wolf Link is weird about getting on the tight ropes. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Okay, the other important item is behind the Dominion Rod. So, cool. Great. We're going to the spinner track chest. Spinner track chest. Oh! There is the Lanayru Field lantern chest, too. We should definitely get that. Oh, there's also the Spinner Stalfos Grotto. See, now this could imply that there still is a Dominion Rod behind Wolf Link. It might not be... It might not explicitly be behind the spinner. And it might not even be Hyrule Castle, but Hyrule Castle has pretty good odds of having, like, Ball and Chain or the third sword. Out of my way. Here's the lantern. Where is the stupid... There it is. Okay. See, I want to route this chest this way, so that way when chest size matches contents is a thing, then I can just walk right to the entrance when I know this isn't important. Okay. Okay. Get my double claw shot. Again, double claw shot could just lock it as well, which it would just be the Lanayru Spring chests, Chasm chest, and then the Cack Gorge one, and then there's Hyrule Castle. It also could be relatively deep inside Temple of Time. Like, it just could be. You only need the Dominion Rod in Temple of Time for the boss and a couple of checks. Yeah, for a couple of checks in there. Okay, there's a double claw. Now I think it makes sense to go over to here. Route the fountain chest into the chasm chest into the 2 linear spring chests anyway, because you know Lake is not foolish. It's already had a ton of checks. Just do that anyway before you decide. I could even warp over and do the 1 Cack Gorge chest with Double Claw, if I really do think it's Double Claw Shot to Dominion Rods. It might also just be Double Claw Shot to be able to get the boss key in Temple of Time. I'm trying to think, do you need Double Claw Shot in there for that? Or just Single Claw? I think it's just Single Claw. Yeah, there's no Double Claw Shot requirement. Yeah, so Double Claw could be pointing at the Dominion Rod. Absolutely. Like, locking both Dominion Rods. Like, at the very minimum, it has to be Double Claw, not Double Claw, Shadow Crystal locking both Dominion Rods. Otherwise, the pathing really doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. Ugh. This is where not reading hint signs is kind of hurting me a bit, because there's probably a number of sometimes hints that I've... Okay! Okay. It might just be Ball and Chain in Sacred Grove? I'm not sure. But we're going to do this anyway. Yeah, I was right. Frickin' Shadow Crystal locking both Dominion Rods. That's why it was being hinted to Armagoma. See, this just routes too well. That's why I have to stick to it. Like, Chasm Chest into the Linear Spring checks, it just routes too well to abandon it. Like, to warp away and go do Temple of Time. Or go to Sacred Grove and see if that's where Ball and Chain is. Because Ball and Chain would just put me into go mode right there. I would just have to search Temple of Time for the third sword, the third sword, because the fourth sword is the ice block puzzle chest in Linear Field. Okay. And we already had Lake pretty much hard required. It was very loaded this seed. Way too many things in it. Okay. Alright, let's go see if it's the past chest in Sacred Grove. Like, if that is not a bow. If it's Ball and Chain, then that's great. That important items hint helped a lot. She is. Now, if it's Dominion Rod locking the second Dominion Rod, then that means that that second Dominion Rod has to lock Ball and Chain. Which would be incredibly funny. Nope, it's just the bow. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Sucks. Alright. So then I just need to go into Temple of Time and hope that Ball and Chain is just in there. So let's go. I have to search it anyway because of the sword. And this is where frickin' Palace of Twilight gets really bad. Is when I have, like, no other paths. And I have to find just one more item, which is Ball and Chain in this case. And I really don't want to go to Hyrule Castle, like, to search it, technically, because of, where it is. I'd have to snowboard again to go over there if Ball and Chain or the last sword, if the third sword is in there. So. And Palace of Twilight is foolish at this point. Oop, nice bonk. Okay. So the Iron Knuckle chest is nothing. Shoutouts to Great Spin. Frick. Well. Again, I really, really hope we don't have that loud sound effect thing happen again, but I'll probably mute the game again, and then if it doesn't happen this time, maybe that was just like a freak thing with my nice Oro's memo. So, honestly, that was available. Yikes. That means that I could have been wrong about my desert push earlier. I could have gotten that without Shadow Crystal and gotten the spinner that way. But, oh yeah, that is interesting in terms of pathing. Maybe it's still I guess it's just hinting it that way because it would be one sphere higher, and you need Shadow Crystal anyway. Yeah, that's probably why it's hinting that way, and ignoring the Oro's memo. Because, yeah, that's why. It'd be ignoring the Oro's memo because you need Shadow Crystal anyway. So you could get the double claw shot that way, and then not get Shadow Crystal. But you need Shadow Crystal anyway, so. Oh, well, of course. How's it going? Well, I am pretty much only missing Ball and Chain right now. Because I can get my... my third sword without it, but I need Ball and Chain to get the last sword, and I need Ball and Chain for Go Mode, too, to fight Zant. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And Ball and Chain could theoretically just be anywhere. It's kind of annoying because, like, I have no pathing towards it. It could be as early as, like, Upper Zora's River even. Like, some of those checks that I skipped, which would have been just the freestanding in the fishing pond. It can even theoretically be locked behind the second Dominion Rod. But I have no way of knowing that information. Until I find the second Dominion Rod. It can be lantern locked in Ordon. And annoyingly, the shield check in Ordon is locked behind Wolflink as well. So Wolflink could lock both Dominion Rods, and then that could then mean that Shadow Crystal, not Shadow Crystal, Ball and Chain is behind that. He's done. It has been about 10 years since your last playthrough. Dang. I mean, that's around when the HD remaster on Wii U came out, funnily enough. Maybe 7-ish years then. Okay, okay. There's the boss key. No Zant yet. Not yet. Something good beyond this point. Okay, so it's either the sword back here, or it's the second Dominion Rod to get Ball and Chain, or it's just Ball and Chain. And the other sword is just at the top of Hyrule Castle. Oh, frick. Whoa, this is weird. There. Please stop. Again, I still do not know the optimal way to do this chest. A bit different sounding? Yes. It's using the, OOT Link voice. No, that can't be it. You can, but the problem is, with doing that, Chibi, is that sometimes Wolf Link will just, get hit by the little spiders, and so you'll get knocked out of the attack. And it makes it really annoying. To, affiliate nudge, Morden Bentley. Thank you for the good luck. It's been going pretty well so far, but I'm a little worried about this ball and chain. A little worried about this ball and chain right now. It is what I need for Go, yeah. Oh, he did wake up. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, good. I got rid of him. Thank you. Oh. There is something good hinted back here, but it might just be the one sword that I need, which would be really annoying if that is what it is. Because then it's like, okay, I have to either go to the Hyrule Castle treasure room or just search the rest of the overworld to find it. And I don't like either of those options, because Hyrule Castle's at Snow Peak, which means I have to snowboard. I'd have to snowboard twice. Oh, yeah, the alpha, like, super early beta stuff, yeah. That stuff was, like, way too long for me even do,
Not
like...
enough.
Okay, it's the sword. Frick. I mean, it doesn't mean that there can't be a ball and chain back here too, but it's just the sword, dude. Ugh. But I have to clear the rest of this out, because if I leave, it's a mistake. It's so annoying that it ended up being the sword. Oh, nice hop over that. Just get out of here. Good. Okay. One more check. Can you... God. Nope, Link, don't climb that. Oh, I thought I had to kill the Armos too. Okay, I don't. Nope. Okay. Alright. Ball and chain is pretty much anywhere. Cool. What heck of a quote. Yeah. Okay. I think if I want to assume the bomb bag locks it, then I would have to think about... I'd have to think about, like, Ordon stuff. Like, or like lantern stuff, which would mean checking the two Ordon things with the lantern. And then I'm trying to think about what other bomb... Oh, the other bomb lock stuff is the North Elden boulder and just North Elden period. Alright, so when I get to this part of the fight, I'm going to mute the audio again. And if it ends up getting loud again, anyway, then I know that it's something weird. I don't know what exactly it would mean necessarily. It might be like the Link voice pack thing. Oh no. Oh, I still got it. Alright, I'm gonna mute it. There. I'm covering my ears just in case. Nope. It was fine again. So, I don't know what happened that one time that it did that. I do not know. Really don't know why it did that. So it's not the voice pack then. It was just really random. Maybe it was just my capture card at that time for some reason that caused it. I don't know. Alright, so... if I'm ball and chain, where would I be? Am I gonna be back down in Ordon on the 2? Or am I gonna be in Hyrule Castle anyway? Like, there's only 3 places in the seed left. Hilariously. Well, it's 4 places because of Upper Zora's River. And there's... you know what? Let's just get this, the Cack Gorge chest. Because that's, like, really quick to get. Like, I just warp here, and it's done. And then I can think about... I can use this time to think about, okay, what do I decide to push? What is... oh, is that... wait a minute. Why does that... that's just a gold bug, right? Or a heart piece? Hold on. Hello? What? Still not close enough? Yeah, the heck? Oh, this was a gold bug the entire time. Oh, crap. Wow. Well, I did say I was gonna trust what I saw earlier. Boy, I was wrong. Did that Bokoblin just fall off the edge? Is that what happened to him just then? Okay. Nope. Okay. So my options are the Ordon 2, North Eldin, and Hyrule Castle, and then there's the one Upper Zora's River check. So I think I'm gonna go down to Ordon first, just because it's 3 checks. It's not actually 2. It's 3, because there's the shield. And Shadow Crystal has locked everything else anyway. And then I think it's basically down to... it's like a really stupid choice between... Hyrule Castle, North Eldin, and North Eldin as far as density goes. Because North Eldin is 7 checks right now. Hyrule Castle Treasure Room is 13 checks. Or 14? I think it's 13. And then Upper Zora's River is just the 1. Oh, and I do have the random Ashay sketch that I found. That's the other thing, too. That one was found... I don't remember where I found that exactly, but... this also means that I can fall right into the trap of the other... Dominion Rod, and then that makes things, like, 10 times worse. Yeah, Bog Castle, because of all the checks in there that you get all at once. Nope. Okay. Nope. Of course. Alright, so it's between, as far as density goes, it's really between Hyrule Castle and North Eldin. And, like, North Eldin is technically faster to do, so I'm going to go do North Eldin. It's faster to do. That's the only reason I'm doing it before Hyrule Castle. That is the only reason. Because Hyrule Castle requires me to snowboard. And if I can ignore the snowboarding, if I only have to do snowboarding once, then that's better. So I do think we want to do the Stalfos Grotto first, because Spinner is later in the seed than Eldenstock Cave. But Eldenstock Cave is also, again, a bomb-locked check because of Iron Boots being bomb-locked. Okay, so just checking that anyway in case it hinted the Stock Cave Lantern Chest. Whatever reason. Whoop. That's what I meant to do. I can only hope that the outside Arbiter's Lantern Chest is not what it's referring to. Is where Ball and Chain could be. The third bomb bag. There it is! Go mode! We did it! Yay! God. Solved it without it being a last location and also without visiting Hyrule Castle 2 times. God. Yay! Finally! A relatively good seed with Palace of Twilight. God. I'm just gonna need to get the stupid, map for the puzzle in here. And I got to skip Eldenstock Cave, which is great. Not that I hate that area, it's just that it was available so early in the seed that that is where Ball and Chain could have been, just randomly. Okay. I know the first one. Because it's basically the same puzzle as the first one in Snow Peak. Now, do I remember how I do the second one is the question, without having to go look it up. I think it's something like that, and then like I think this gets moved over to here. And then we need to push this, like, up. And then this is pushed over here. And then we kind of do the same thing. And then... Okay, I'm trying to remember how I do this second one. Because, yeah, you kinda... Yeah, I think I don't remember how to do it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get the map up. I don't remember how to do this. Linear field, puzzle, block. Here we go, ice block cavern. How do I do the second one? What did I goof? Oh, I see what I goofed. Yeah. Wow. That's how I goofed it. Okay. So I need to just start over. So what was the step one? Step one is to have one there in that corner, then you move. Okay, it's to have this in this corner. And then you have, yeah, you have to have all three lined up. Ugh. It's this kind of thing that, like, this check, specifically, I do it so little that it just does not make sense to me, almost, to have it in the pool. Because if the check is going to take, like, 10 minutes to do every time, because I don't do it enough to have it memorized, then why... The only reason to have it in the pool is because it's a ball and chain check. That's the only reason. Okay, so that's the first one. Then what do I do? Oh, I see what I do. I think it's, I move this one. Yeah, I move this one. Wait. Or wait, did I do that wrong? Seven, 8. Oh, no. This gets moved to here. I see it. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Now the third one. The third one is, like, lining them all up as well. It's all on this side. And it's just a larger version of the first puzzle. Is what it is. That second one is harder than this one. Unironically. And then I move this one in the middle, right? No? Oh. Oh, yeah, I see. I see why you have to move that one. Right, then you move this over here to the middle. And then... Wait, yeah, and then I move this up here. Yeah. And then you just rinse and repeat. Exact same thing. See, this took 10 extra minutes. Just to get this. Now I can go beat Palace of Twilight. And then... with Chain for Style. Oh yeah, I could do that, you're right. Light Sword. Warp. Palace of Twilight rolled vanilla. Also more than Grandma. I was like, what else do I need in this dungeon? Nice. Your duck tax for today. Dick whacks. Dick whackening. Yo, sure, thank you for the 10 streams. GB now doing the quack. Company man. One duck sound? I don't have. I don't have the space, is the problem. And have to get rid of a sound effect. Unless I change to some other thing that let me have more sound effects, but it would take a while for me to move things over to something else, and I don't know what the other option is, right? Well, I do know about another option, but I just don't know if it's a good option for me to move over to it with it. Oh, that is a temporary thing, but also, it's not with respect to, like, the other rewards or redeems. It's specifically with the thing that lets me have the sound effect redeems in the first place. They have the limitation of 10. Yeah, it lets you do that, and it's like for like a day, I think. Like little modifications like that. Yeah, it's for a single day. Yeah. I need irons. Scale boom. I'm gonna need the Zora armor, so... Never pushed it because you weren't sure? Yeah, fair enough. Oh my gosh. I have a queue of seeds! I don't need more! Oh gosh, Tiger. Yeah, there is the crowd control for DK64 on Sunday, and you will be able to redeem coins with channel points with the pans. Of course, there is a restriction. It's not me restricting it. It's crowd control, because I don't pay for the subscription to have, like, unrestrict the channel point redeems. So those are just going to be limited by crowd control, but, like, you'll be able to get, like, at least 1,000 or so coins anyway, and what was I gonna say? The 1,000 coins was the cost of the subscription. If I was to do that, because I don't do it that often, I didn't really want to pay for it. I think it's like, I haven't looked at it. I think it might be like $7 maybe, or maybe something like that. I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a while. I remember at one point, I think it might have been like $5 a month, but They might have raised it. I don't remember. But, oh, I was gonna say, yeah, that I'm gonna have the rewards be pretty cheap that day. Well, not the rewards, but the effects. So people that do use the, what do you think about doing them more often? It kind of depends. Honestly, the thing about crowd control stuff for me is that there's at least it kind of depends on what the crowd control has as effects. DK64's is pretty good, but if there it kind of does, yeah, it kind of hinges on how this would go. Yeah, like, what do I think? Like, do I want to do more, like, try to do more again or not? Because, like, a lot of it is, when I did the 2 ones a couple years back, it was, the crowd control was kind of limited to a point. And I felt like I had my fill of it from the 2 that I did. And DK64 being the only other option that I'd be interested in, I don't know if I could or would want to do, like, a bunch of those to justify the subscription. $7.99 per month. Yeah, there you go. So I was close. Yeah, that would be in US dollars. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Yeah, no, you're totally fine, Danny. Like, people don't, really explain any of this. And mainly, part of it's because they kind of hide, how some of this works, too. They kind of make it more difficult for streamers to understand that, the channel point redeems are not behind the subscription. And yeah, there's also another higher tier subscription, too. That would not be worth it in my particular instance. Yeah, no, you're totally fine, Danny. I would not expect you to know that information. Again, for me, it's more like, the thing is, like, you don't want to do a crowd control too much because, like, they are pretty restrictive. Like, there are some that are pretty restrictive. You can only have the same things being done to you so many times. You know, like, it's only funny so many times. Like, people have to be either they have to be more creative with the effects, with what they're trying to do to me in the seed, or the rando or whoever, the rando devs. Oh, I was like, oh, okay. The rando devs need to add more effects to it, so the streamer gets so there's more unexpected things that can happen to the streamer that affects their seed, right? Snowboard, kids, sunset, rock. Let's do it. Let me turn it down a little bit. There. Alright, here we go. Going to spawn some rededs with goofy skin. Oh my god. Yeah, which is why, like, I think one of the reasons I didn't do more of those, like, a couple years back is just because, like, I think the second time I did it, it was... I don't remember how soon it was after the first time with MM Rando, but, like, the second time, I was like, I had my film. and part of it was because, again, like, the effects, like, I had basically experienced anything that could happen at that point. Well, okay. And you gotta remember, too, I like playing on my, my console a lot. So, like, part of it is also definitely because of that, where, like, I'm just such a stickler when it comes to, like, playing on non-hardware stuff. That's why it's, like, hard to get me to do anything like a crowd control, which is why, like, it was incentivized from the donation stuff. The charity. I do them, again, the last time I did MMRs would have been, like, would have been around when that crowd control became a thing, which I think was 22. And the fact that, like, MMRs also requires BizHawk is another turnoff for that one. For Donk, it's still Project 64, which I'm more than fine with. I looked into it, I got it set up and working and stuff already for Sunday. It was very easy. Yeah, Yosher. Exactly. But I am looking forward to Sundays because, DK64's got a lot of very fun effects. And some meme ones, too. That is to say that not everything is cheap, so that way some stuff doesn't get constantly redeemed, that I, like, literally can't play the seed, but... And I might re-review the price, the coin settings before I go live on Sunday, but... I tried to make it pretty balanced. Kind of looking at, like, remembering how, what barrel had stuff set to. Oh my god. Yeah, Chibi, the DK wrap, that is purposefully, expensive. So it doesn't happen that often. But it's not too expensive that, like, you know, if you're redeeming it for that many coins, three minutes of not being able to play the seed, it kind of needs to be high. But also, like, you do want people to be able to redeem it. So, like, or pool for it even, reasonably. But there will be a lot of, you will get, again, you will get, like, at least close to 1,000 coins for free from the redeems. The channel point redeems. And you also start with the free 50 coins. And then if you're subbed, you get 100 coins right off the bat, too. So... And I'm gonna be trying to give that a good few hours. I don't know if it'll be 6 hours like what I did with MMR a couple years back, but we will see. We will see, like, exactly how active it is. How much do we redeem for you to do the DK rap? Oh, that would be a monetary thing. I don't even know if I could actually even... I would bungle the heck out of that for sure. Yeah, I do, Danny. Yeah, I know, Danny. I'm not saying a number or something like that. On purpose right now. Because I still have incentives I need to do. Oh my god. Oh, you do? Oh, let's go! It's always good to have a friend help you with that. And just drive 6 hours round trip. Well, I mean, as long as it's worth it. Yeah, that is 100% worth it. There we go. Tiger, please. God, Cause, that's so mean that you did that to Supreme. With the chunky phase. With the punch. God, I would... At least in that instance, though, the boss phase gets saved. Unless that was his first phase. Right? It was his final phase. Okay. So yeah, that's not as bad as it could be. Is the bleach everything? You just buy the hair dye and drive up there. She loves doing your hair too. Oh, that's good. Doing your hair usually costs 300 to 500. Whoa. Ow. No, this is not going to be a good horseback. No. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, that's a lot of money, dude. Oh, that U-turn, let's go. Sick. That U-turn shot is so difficult to just line up correctly. For Zelda to actually hit him. Hair grows fast, though. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna be needing to get my hair cut soon, and not like getting my hair done or anything, just getting my hair cut. I've kind of been sitting on it a bit, because I don't want to get it cut too soon. Shockingly, even though this is like one of my better seeds, it's still coming in at like 3 hours. I blame some of that on that block puzzle, that I just didn't go and get the stupid solution right away. Drives the number up the color. Oh god, no. Neither of those would ever happen. GG. There we go. I wasn't ready for the timer that time, but there it is. Oh. Extremely thick hair. Normal time is about 1 to 2 bowls of dye. Oh my gosh. 4 to 6. Oh my lord. Yeah, no, I have fun streaming. The hair is thickums. This space GG's. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for the GG's, everybody. Oh, let me see how many spheres this one was. It's probably like 9 or 10 maybe. Let's see. No, it's 7. Dang, it's even less than I thought. I guess that's because of where the ball and chain actually ended up being. Yeah, because it was just behind the spinner. Does it? No, the playthrough does not get the Oro's memo. Yeah, so it throws that out. Red and orange split dye. The cost is also dependent on the color itself. Red is expensive. That kind of makes sense. Like, just on the surface, I think red being pretty expensive kind of makes sense to me. Thank you for the GG's, Tiger, as well, everybody. Major that has colorful hair. Yeah, I imagine that would not be very common. Danny is the box.
will get repair. You get rebuild space. For report?
Yeah, tease. Oh. Let's see, who to raid? I think... Obviously Bomb Grandma, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. Bomb Grandma has Midna beat. I'm sorry. It's just the reality of things. You see how how Bomb Grandma has her hair done up? You can't beat Bomb Grandma. That's what I'm just going off with Pikachu. I'm just going off of that. yeah, right. Alright. Let's see. I have a couple of options. Let's read Risa. Well, actually, let me double check. How long has she been going? Because that's what I want to double check before I do it. Ah, no, she is ending, I guess. She is ending. Okay, so then that means my choices are just okay. It's just obvious who I have to go to, I guess, this time. We're going to raid Alter because she just started streaming with Abscond. Thank you all for watching, and I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. I will be back tomorrow afternoon with Cause's Combo Seed. And I need to get to sleep. The raid message is, what do you mean? Lake Hylia is to Ganondorf for a Farronwoods gate key to get Ilia's Charm out of Poison Mist area to get Shadow Crystal from Ilia to get Spinner out of the desert to get double claw shot out of Linearu Field Spinner track chest. There we go. That's a good paragraph. I like that. You all have a good night. I appreciate it. You all watching. Thank you. Get some good sleep, everybody. Bye-bye. Good night.